Hey, it's Brian here, back with another tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you two different dance moves that are perfect for clubs or parties. The first one here is the knee bounce. So it looks like this. Okay, let me break this one down for you. A couple of different movements. First, we have the bouncing motion, which is a drop and drop motion, which looks like this. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Okay? The second motion is the leaning motion, which is going from one side to the other, one side to the other. And the last motion here is what we're doing with our knees. We're bringing it in, and in, and in, and in. It's a little bit awkward on its own, but all we're doing is we're bringing our knees inwards. Boom, and boom. Okay? So let's start putting these couple different movements together. First, let's combine the bouncing motion, which is the drop and drop, in with the direction, which is one side to the other, right? So we're gonna do the drop and we're gonna lean over to one side. But remember, you're keeping your hips locked. You're not pushing your hips out like this. You're not doing this. Alright? You wanna bring your entire body over to one side, then drop, and over to the other side, drop. So it's 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Nice and simple. A little bit faster. Going to this side first, we're going to go 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Make sure to keep your body loose so it's going like this, okay? So at the same time, keep your hips locked so you're not pushing your hips out, okay? So the next motion we're going to put in here is the knee motion, right? So when we bounce over to this side, we're going to bring the opposite knee inwards like this, boom, alright? So you're kind of doing a little bit of a pivot. So bringing the knee in, boom, out like that. So we're going to drop to this side first, bring this knee in, we're going to go boom, alright, bring it back up. We're going to go to the other side, this knee in, boom, bring it back up. So putting everything together, we're going to go 1 and 2, 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 1 and 2. Okay? So the next move that I'm going to show you here is the snake groove step touch. It looks like this. Okay, so this one may look a little bit complicated, but let me break it down for you. We have the upper body snake groove movement, which looks like this. Alright, and then we have the step touch movement. Okay, so as you can tell, now I break it down, it's not that complicated, right? So starting with the upper body, what we're going to do is we're going to first lean our head over to one way, and then our upper body is going to follow. Alright, so it's 1, 2, and then from here, we're going to tilt our head to the other side, and then body follows through. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then over to the other side, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, getting used to that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright? So you don't want to do it with too much force or else your neck might start hurting. You don't want that. So when you put the two movements together and you start to make it more smooth, it'll look like this. Boom, 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 and boom. So it's 1, 2, smoothen out, boom, and then to the other side, boom. Alright? 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now I'm exaggerating just a little bit. You can tone it down a little bit, I should say. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 1 and 2. Okay? So 1, 2, 1, 2. Smoothen out. Boom, boom. Okay? So next we have the step touch motion, which is stepping out to one side, bring this foot in, out to the other, bring it in. Nice and simple, right? So let's start combining the two together. When we step out to this side, you're going to bring your upper body and your head over to one side at the same time. So it looks like this. Boom. Alright? So notice I'm not disconnecting the two, going like this, step. That's a little bit weird. We're going to do everything at the same time, stepping over, tilt our head, tilt our body. So it looks like this. Boom. Alright? And then we're going to bring it in to this side. And then from here, we're going to obviously go to the other side. This foot goes out, head tilts, body tilts. So we're going to go boom, bring it in. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so once you get used to that, now you have to smoothen everything else. So it looks like this. Boom, 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 and boom, boom. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright? So this may take a little bit of practice, but make sure to get your upper body down first and then put in the footwork.